to this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Every single day. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got to go with today, y'all. I said we got to go with today, y'all. We are talking about Joyce Edwards. We're talking about Joyce Edwards. We talk about the future is now, and her name is Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards just won another gold medal at the America 18 and under, Columbia, not Columbia, South Carolina, but Columbia, doing her thing. Was awarded the MVP trophy. Joyce Edwards awarded the MVP trophy, which meant she was the best player there. The best player out of all the teams, out of all the countries, including the United States. She was voted the MVP of the whole tournament. I'm watching the whole tournament, and most of the games were blowouts. Not gonna lie. So stats really don't matter to me. I'm a stats guy. Stats did not matter to me in this basketball tournament because the United States was beating teams 120 to 21. 80 points, 90 points, 100 points. It didn't really matter up until got some competition against Canada. Canada played very well. Not gonna lie, Canada played very well. They played good basketball. So when you playing good basketball, you need the best that the Americans have to offer. You didn't see a whole hockey shift or lineup change in this basketball game. You've seen a good portion of the starters going for a long time because you're one of the best ones in the game for ample minutes, especially in crunch time minutes. So there has been a lot of talk on so many different platforms, on so many different ranking services, not just ESPN. Obviously, ESPN is the biggest ranking service, but there are a lot of ranking services that cover girls basketball. And ESPN just is the biggest one, so we hear so much about it because they, when you're the biggest media outlet for sports, your ranking services matter. Understand. And if you have been rocking with Captain Will for a long time, you know how I feel about a lot of the rankings, a lot of the ratings, all these different things that ESPN does. A lot of it I don't agree with it. A lot of it. So earlier this year, we're doing some revisionist history now. We're doing story time with Cap Will. Today's June 24th, so we're doing some revisionist history. So earlier this year, you had a situation where Sarah Strong was the number 1 ranked player, Joyce Edwards was the number 2 ranked player, Jelani Cambridge was the number 3 ranked player, and that was a good portion of the year. Okay. Earlier on, I said, because I saw it with my own 2 eyes, I saw it in August in the Under Armour Elite 24. I saw it in my eyes. I thought that Joyce Edwards was the better player in that environment. And I had all the greats at that environment, including Sarah and including Jelani Cambridge. Now, it was a 3-day event. Saw it with my own eyes. That's how I felt. All right. And over the course of the season, you had some situations with Grace Christian, that is Sarah Strong's team. You had Joyce Edwards, with Camden High School playing against each other. And you've seen both elite talents playing well for their respective teams. Sarah Strong with, amazing shot-making ability at the 3-point line. She can do, she effortless 3. We come to the end of the season, and you start all these quote-unquote all-star games. All these quote-unquote all-star games. And you have Joyce Edwards winning basically every one that she was in. You talk about a McDonald's All-American. You talk about the Nike Summit. You talk about the Jordan Brand. All these all-star events where you have the elite players, Joyce Edwards is winning the MVP of all of them. How in the world did ESPN drop her down from not only number 2 when they should have pushed her up to number 1, they dropped her from number 2 to number 3. Not sure what they saw, not sure any of those things. But they dropped our country girl from Camden, South Carolina, who committed to the University of South Carolina, the three-time national champion, to number 3. Now, some folks say, okay, she just dropped number 2 to number 3. I don't care about that. That's not going to concern to me. That don't matter to me whatsoever. What matters to me that she has been the number 1 player in the country all season long. Now we got this America in Colombia, where the top players under 18 are hustled together and going at it for the gold medal. Joyce Edwards was a step above everybody in this tournament. Wasn't close. Go back and look at it. We got time. Season don't start November 4th. We got time. You got time to go back and rehash. Go back on YouTube and check it all out. Every single game. But especially that game from yesterday, that game from last night. Go check that out. Joyce is the truth. They was talking about her shot. She can't make the 3. Well, she can hit the 3 now. It looked kind of good to me. Joyce Edwards is the most complete basketball player in high school. Okay, we can't even say in high school now. Because you're already enrolled at the University of South Carolina, got the dorm and everything, apartment, whatever the case may be. Joyce Edwards is the number 1 player in the 2024 class. And ladies and gentlemen, it ain't close. It's not close. She can rebound. She can shoot. She can pass. She can defend. She can block shots. She's a smart player. She seems to never get tired. Joyce Edwards is a problem for the South Carolina Gamecocks. She a problem. And it's a good problem to have. Matter of fact, it's a great problem to have because Joyce Edwards, her talent at this level right now, incoming freshman, back-to-back gold medals, MVP. I was watching that last night. I was like, whoa. I was like, Gamecocks got a problem because she's going to play. Not only is she going to play, she's going to play a lot. She's going to play a lot. And if Joyce Edwards is playing a lot, somebody else ain't. There's no way in hell you're going to have Joyce Edwards at the middle of the bench, end of the bench, none of those situations. Joyce Edwards going to be one of the first few off the bench, if not start. Yeah, I said it. Joyce Edwards has that talent to start for the South Kakalaki Gamecocks this season. Not next season. I'm talking about this season right here. Right here. She has that talent to do so. And if not start, she has the talent to get. And I'm talking about, you had MiLaysia Fulwiley last season, who had averaged about 18, 19 minutes to play. You had Tessa Johnson average about 17, 18, 19 minutes to play. Joyce Edwards is on something different, y'all. I'm telling you right now, you are seeing greatness, and I've been talking about it for a long time about Joyce Edwards. When I had her on my show, I said, I don't care what ESPN talking about. You the number 1 player in the country. It ain't close. In my mind, it ain't never been close. Ever. Joyce Edwards on the South Kakalaki Gamecocks have turned the page, turned if you was playing Pac-Man, you just ate the Energizer, you just did something because Joyce Edwards is her. And we're going to have over 4 years? 4 years in a South Kakalaki Gamecock uniform? Are you serious? To go along with MiLaysia and Raven and Tessa and Pat? Oh, my Lord. We got Chloe Watkins. Ooh, I don't care what they doing on the West Coast. I don't care what they was doing on the West Coast. Because Kennedy Smith was on that squad too. Kennedy Smith was on that squad. She was doing some work. Jazzy Davison, who got another year in high school, was doing work. Jazzy one, I told you already, I want Jazzy Davison on the South Carolina Gamecock basketball team next season. I told you I want, and she balled out as well. You got some situations going down right now where folks on the West Coast, and I'm talking about Southern California, the other USC, you talking about Juju and y'all number 1 ranked recruiting class. So they say, If Joyce Edwards is not included on your recruiting class, you ain't number 1. I'm just letting you know right now. You ain't number 1. Y'all really good. Connecticut got Sarah Strong. She is a really good basketball player. Excellent basketball player. But she ain't no Joyce Edwards. She ain't no Joyce Edwards. I'm going to let you know right now. Go watch every single game. And she was heads and shoulders better than everybody on the team. And you talking about future WNBA picks on this basketball team. 4 years from now, you're going to be talking about these young ladies getting drafted into the W. If Joyce doesn't get injured over the next few years, and I'm talking about some debilitating, is that the word? Debilitating injuries. You talking about the number 1 pick out of Camden, South Carolina, Joyce Edwards. I'm claiming it right now. She that good. She that good. Now people starting to realize how good she was. Don't believe everything you hear or see talking about all these different rankings. Joyce Edwards was the best one. Best one is Joyce, and it's a space, and then there's everybody else. And that includes Sarah, that includes Jelani, that includes everybody else who are mentioned in that top 5 era. And you talking about Joyce Edwards, Maddy McDaniel, Adhel Tac, and this recruiting class? Ain't no way in the hell you talking about Southern California number 1 ranked recruiting class. It is South Kakalaki, and it ain't going to change. It ain't going to change. Joyce Edwards is her. Can't wait till she come back to the country, get ready. I mean, come on. All on board with this recruiting class, and the next 4 years in South Carolina is getting better, better, and better. It ain't going to change. It is not going to change. This includes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got a good one today. We got a good one this week. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.